Hey, Cosmic Soul! Welcome back to the Clarity Coven. I'm grateful you pressed play because the sky from August 4th through 10th is alive with static electricity and silent ultimatums. Imagine molten Leo fire barreling towards Saturn's marble fortress. Will that fire sputter out, or will it turn the stone into glowing lava glass? The answer lies in how we dance with friction, whether we tense against it or let it polish our rough edges. Grab your favorite mug, take a grounding breath, and settle in. By the time this report ends, you'll know exactly where to stoke your creative blaze, where to slow your roll, and how to transmute tension into something that serves the brightest version of you. We're still soaking in Leo's golden rays. If the zodiac were a theater troupe, Leo would be the lead actor wearing sequins under the spotlight, projecting so the balcony can feel every note. That solar warmth feeds our courage, our desire to create, and our need to be seen in our fullness. But just off stage, Saturn in newborn Aries keeps tapping a clipboard, asking, great performance. But where are the scaffolds keeping the set intact? Flair without structure, noise, dreams without deadlines, daydreams. Saturn's role is to ensure the glitter sticks to something solid. Now, layer in Mercury retrograde in Leo. Mercury is the scriptwriter and messenger. Retrograde is its edit mode. It's as if the universe hits track changes on every word you plan to broadcast. That can feel annoying. Why are my reels glitching? But it's cosmic quality control. Anything you refine now gains staying power. Behind the scenes, Uranus, the wild inventor planet, has just moved into quick-witted Gemini. Think of it as trading in a landline for fiber optic Wi-Fi. Conversations zip along, ideas collide like charged particles, and learning curves steepen. This shift flavors the entire week with flashes of insight and the occasional, "Did my phone just auto-correct destiny?" moment. You're in a kiln of creativity and critique. Dare to dream, but keep a ruler handy. Visualize Leo's fire in your chest and Saturn's marble in your bones. Which one needs more attention right now? Major transits and what they mean. Rather than bullet point facts, let's walk through these transits like scenes in a film. Scene 1, Wednesday, August 6th. Mars enters Libra. Cue the warrior god striding onto set. Except this time, he's traded his steel breastplate for a perfectly cut velvet blazer. Mars in Libra is a paradox, the impulse to act wrapped in the desire for harmony. Picture two friends arguing over music volume in the car. Under Mars in Aries, they'd crank the dial to prove dominance. Under Mars in Libra, they'll argue politely. But one will still tap the volume up a hair when the other isn't looking. Diplomacy becomes strategy. If conflict arises, breathe, then ask, what's the third option neither of us has voiced? Negotiate from values, not ego. A compromise anchored in shared principles lasts longer than one stitched together by politeness alone. Social media debates may look civil while packing a punch. Political announcements may emphasize unity, yet hide fierce bargaining backstage. Polite armor donned, now watch the sparks get clever. Scene 2, Thursday, August 8th. Mars trine Uranus. Imagine our Mars in velvet bumping fists with Uranus, the cosmic hacker. A trine is free-flowing. Air signs Libra and Gemini feed each other oxygen. Suddenly, the velvet blazer sports quantum-coded cufflinks. Expect brainwaves that feel half your own, half downloaded. Maybe you solve a nagging work problem while stirring oatmeal. Or a friend sends a podcast link that rewires how you view a decades-old belief. It's also electric blanket diplomacy, peace talks that flash forward into radical agreements. Tech-wise, glitches become gateways. Cloud drives sync faster after one weird error message. High frequency, collaborative genius, flash mobs for good causes, the perfect phrase arriving mid-conversation. Shadow side, mental overstimulation, sleep blasted by blue light rabbit holes, or rushing an idea past beta testing. Grounding move, keep a notepad in every room, analog or digital, and dump insights there. They'll feel less urgent once written, and easier to revisit when Mercury goes direct. But lightning diplomacy still faces a reality check. Scene 3, Saturday, August 9th, Mars opposite Saturn. If Mars is the gas pedal, Saturn is the handbrake. Opposition is exactly what it sounds like. They face off across the zodiac. Visualize pressing the accelerator while yanking up the brake. Tires squeal, smoke billows, and you test how sturdy your axles really are. Frustration, likely. But frustration isn't failure, it's a stress test. If something breaks under this pressure, it was never engineered for your next chapter. The good news: structures aligned with integrity hold, and even tighten their bolts. Notice where the world seems to shout, "Not yet." Instead of ramming, step back. Sketch a sturdier staircase. Use physical movement that blends strength and grace. Think Pilates, martial arts forms, or weighted yoga, embodying Mars and Saturn in one flow. Expect headlines about accountability, a company forced to show receipts, a celebrity issuing a genuine apology, or policymakers delaying rollouts until safety standards pass muster. While the handbrake squeals, Mercury is still in editorial mode. Scene 4, all week. Mercury retrograde in Leo. If Mercury were a playwright, retrograde is rewrite season under harsh stage lights. Practical effects: missent emails, deja vu conversations, or realizing halfway through a TikTok draft that your wording feels off. Deeper layer: the universe making sure your voice matches your values. Try this exercise any morning you feel tongue-tied. Speak a goal out loud. Close your eyes and notice where in your body the words land heavy or light. Adjust phrasing until the statement feels buoyant. You've just run a cosmic sound check. Mercury turns direct next Monday, the 11th. Anything refined now relaunches with Leo-level charisma then. And if that weren't enough plot twists, the moon swings a floodlight onto the collective stage. Lunar spotlight, full moon in Aquarius. On Saturday, August 9th at 17 degrees Aquarius, the Sturgeon moon rises, named by indigenous tribes for lakes heavy with fish, ripe for harvest. In astrology, Aquarius is the water bearer, but it's air in element, pouring ideas rather than liquid. Picture clouds carrying radio waves of collective wisdom. This full moon forms a T-square with Mars and Saturn, a celestial triangle taut with tension. T-squares are challenge patterns, but they're also slingshots. Pull back, aim high, release, and soar. Emotional flavor, detached empathy. You care about humanity, but need a cosmic zoom out to see why the local squabble matters in the grand tapestry. Questions to sip like tea. Where does my quirky genius uplift the group? Where am I clinging to pride that prevents collaboration? If my community were a garden, which plants need pruning so light reaches new seedlings? Simple ritual, origami star, intention. Write a community-based wish. Example, I share my music to heal hearts, or our neighborhood compost co-op thrives. Fold the paper into an origami star. YouTube has tutorials. Place it where sunlight or candlelight kisses it daily. Each glance reminds you that a single spark, shared, brightens many. Our emotional weather set lets zoom into the daily micro forecast. Day by day flow. Monday, August 4th. Morning. The Leo sun sextiles Gemini Uranus before breakfast. Ideas ping pong like sparklers. Shower musings equals potential patent notes. Afternoon. Aim tasks that need spice but not gravity. Draft captions, rearrange your workspace. Text that friend a wild suggestion. Evening. Jot quick gratitude for each mini breakthrough. The brain loves closure. Tuesday, August 5th. Morning. Virgo moon organizes your cosmic junk drawer. Inbox 0 feels attainable. Choose 3 messages to archive forever. Afternoon. Audit subscriptions, pantry staples, budget leaks. Virgo energy loves crisp edges and labeled jars. Evening. Wind down with herbal tea and a 10-minute body scan meditation. Give your inner critic a spa robe and tell it to relax. Wednesday, August 6th. Morning. Mars slides into Libra around dawn. Adjust for your zone. Conversations feel silk-lined yet purposeful. Afternoon. If negotiations on the agenda, open with mutual values and let logistics follow. Evening. Treat yourself to art that marries beauty and justice. A documentary about design for disability access. Chef's Kiss for Mars Libra. Thursday, August 7th. Morning. The Libra moon meets freshly arrived Mars like caffeine meeting whipped cream. Diplomacy with a kick. Perfect for pitching collaborations. Afternoon. Beware sugar-coated saying yes when you mean maybe. Have a let me sleep on it phrase ready. Evening. Stretch hip flexors. Libra rules the lower back and kidneys. Hydrate with water laced with cucumber or mint. Friday, August 8th. Morning. Mars trines Uranus before you finish coffee. Expect wildcard invites. Last-minute road trip. Coworker suggests a podcast cameo. Afternoon. Double-check tech safety. Update passwords, backup drives. Remember, Uranus loves surprise. Prepare to catch curveballs. Evening. Ground excess air energy by cooking a recipe that requires hands-on focus. Homemade gnocchi, tie-dye kits with kids, or wheel-throwing pottery if you have access. Saturday, August 9th. Morning. Feel the drum roll. Mars opposes Saturn while the Aquarius full moon moves toward peak. You might wake with clarity about what no longer fits. Afternoon. Midday, the full moon peaks. If tears surface, let them. Their data and release. Rituals, see Section 6. Hit maximum potency. Evening. Hang with friends who understand big picture talk. Stargaze, make a collective playlist. Map next year travel goals. Sunday, August 10th. Morning. The Pisces moon wraps the week in a lavender blanket. Slow drip coffee, maybe journaling while still half dreaming. Afternoon. Creative daydream sessions. Ambient playlists. Watercolor doodles. Future self letters written in second person. You are thriving. Evening. Sound bath, foot soak with Epsom salt and lavender oil, or simply lie on the floor and let gentle music wash over you. Integration isn't luxury. It's cellular digestion of cosmic nutrients. Collective themes. Think of society as one giant kaleidoscope. Each news headline is a shard shifting under cosmic fingers. Mars-Saturn oppositions often coincide with public demands for accountability. CEOs releasing transparent numbers, athletes calling out unfair rules, or grassroots groups drafting clear codes of conduct. The Aquarius full moon adds a megaphone. The internet, Aquarius's playground, swells with petitions, hashtag campaigns, decentralized fundraising. If your feed floods with sign this links, you're witnessing astrology in real time. Choose causes that resonate, but guard your nervous system by balancing activism with rest. Financial markets may echo the week's gas break rhythm. Speculative highs, Mars-Uranus buzz, followed by cautionary dips, Saturn stabilizes. Investors and entrepreneurs, remember long-term vision beats, fear of missing out. Integration and rituals, crystal allies, hematite, iron-rich, finger-tingling grounding stone. Hold during Mars-Saturn confrontation. Visualize excess tension magnetized out of you into Earth. Aqua aura. Quartz. Clear quartz bonded with gold, shimmering blue. Perfect for full moon downloads. Meditate with it near throat chakra to articulate your revelations. Blue kyanite. Blade-like and self-cleaning. Place on your laptop while editing to slice mental static. 2-candle ritual. Choose 2 candles of contrasting colors. Example, fiery orange for courage, deep navy for discipline. Light courage first. Speak an action you're ready to take. Light discipline. State the structure that will hold that action. Sit 5 minutes watching flames lean, separate, merge. Notice pacing of breath matching flame sway. Snuff, don't blow both, sealing intention. Breath pattern for Mars-Saturn tension. Inhale through nose for 4 counts. Mars, ignition. Hold gently for 4, center of action. Exhale through mouth for 8, Saturn release. Repeat 3 times when impatience peaks. Journal prompts. Choose one a night. Where am I forcing instead of flowing? Describe with sensory details. Example, shoulders tense like rope. Which community mirrors my next evolution? List names, places, virtual spaces. What do they reflect that you want to grow? If ego took a silent retreat, what decision would feel obvious? Free write until surprise sentences emerge. Pressure without purpose fractures. Pressure aligned with vision forges masterpieces. This week, the cosmos hands you both heat and mold. Use Leo's fire to burn off outdated costumes. Lean on Saturn's marble to carve reliable frameworks. Let Aquarius's high air remind you of the bigger sky you share with every beating heart. When frustration flares, whisper, "This is resistance crafting resilience." When inspiration sparks, ask, "How can my light illuminate others rather than blind them?" If this cosmic briefing ignited insight, gift it a thumbs up, share with your coven of light seekers, and subscribe so you never miss a pulse of the heavens. Next week, we welcome Mercury's direct pivot, plus a delicious Venus-Jupiter harmony promising heart-opening expansions. Until then, stay luminous, stay honest, and above all, stay gloriously you.